the identity of the atoms and the shape of the molecule, of any molecule, dictates its polarity, or determines its polarity. So this word is polarity. Okay. And when there is an unbalanced electrical charge in a molecule, so in this case, it's unbalanced, right? Because I said that the electrons want to hang out close to the oxygen nucleus more than they want to hang out close to the hydrogens. So the charge is a little bit unbalanced, okay? And the fact that water has an asymmetrical shape, it's shaped like this instead of being shaped in a straight line, H-O-H. This is not what water looks like. It's H-O-H, okay? So it's got an asymmetrical shape. Those two things make it act like a magnet. So water is polar. It's polar like a magnet is polar. So you know how a magnet has a negative pole and a positive pole, or a north and south, we sometimes call it. Water acts just like that. Now, if you put a piece of metal close to water, it's not like the water is going to zap the metal out of your hand. It's not that strong. But it is strong enough to give water its weird properties that we've been talking about. And we're going to explain why in these next few slides. Good? Okay. So one thing water's polarity makes it have is a high surface tension. Do you remember us talking a little bit about surface tension first semester? Brant, tell me what surface tension is.
It's like the tendency of a liquid to stay together when placed on a flat surface.
Right, exactly. Surface tension. Okay, so when you put a droplet of water on a glass surface, what shape is it going to have? Dome, right. It'll look like this. Okay. That's because it has a high surface tension. Water wants to be round because all the molecules of water are attracted to one another. Just like if you had a whole bunch of little tiny magnets, they would stick together. Right? Okay. Surface tension is also known as cohesion. Okay, so you've heard of an adhesive. An adhesive is something that's sticky. Okay, so this hes root is stickiness. Water also has a high specific heat for the same reason. Remember, to increase something's temperature is to increase its kinetic energy, right? And water likes to hang out with itself. It likes to hold on to itself so much that it takes a lot of heat to get it to wiggle around any faster. Okay? Liquid water likes to be liquid water. It doesn't want to be a gas because the water molecules like each other. That's why condensation happens so readily in our atmosphere. Okay, so specific heat is this. Okay? It's also known as a universal solvent. Somebody tell me what a solvent is. Daniel?
Something that things dissolve into.
Something that things dissolve into. So what is a solute? Garrett?
The opposite of that?
Yes, can you use other words?
Things that separate.
Things that dissolve, right? Okay. So, water is known as the universal solvent. That means it will dissolve not everything, but almost everything. And by almost everything, we really mean more than half.